Let's play a game of chance, where the prize is existence itself, and the rules are written in chaos. You think history is a story of progress, a straight line from nothing to now. You are wrong. History is a series of miracles and catastrophes, and we are the product of both. Strap in. This is the real story, the one they never wanted you to hear. Our story begins with a crime scene. 4.5 billion years ago, the Earth is a newborn, a ball of molten rock, but it is not alone. Another planet, Theia, is in its orbit, and it is on a collision course. This is not a small impact. This is not a bump. This is a cataclysm, a strike so violent, it should have shattered both worlds into dust forever. This was the first roll of the dice, and we got lucky. Instead of destruction, we got a merger. The debris from that impossible collision coalesced. It became our moon, our silent, constant guardian. The moon stabilized our spin. It gave us the tides. It calmed the chaos. Without that accident, life may never have had a chance. Our entire existence hinges on the most violent event in our planet's history. Feel safe yet? Good, because the terror has only just begun. And then, for about 1 billion years, nothing, just the soothing sounds of volcanoes and poison rain. Party. Then, in the quiet water, life made its first move. A tiny organism discovered a trick. It could eat sunlight, photosynthesis. But this miracle had a dark side. Its waste product was a poison gas, oxygen. This was the first genocide. Oxygen flooded the early atmosphere. It killed almost everything that lived there. Survivors were the ones who could endure this toxic new air. You, me, every animal on this planet. We are not the children of the winners. We are the children of the survivors of a planet-wide poisoning. Every breath you take is a reminder of that ancient apocalypse. And then, for about 1 billion years, nothing. Just the soothing sounds of volcanoes and poison rain. Party. Then, in the quiet water, life made its first move. A tiny organism discovered a trick. It could eat sunlight, photosynthesis, but this miracle had a dark side. Its waste product was a poison gas, oxygen. This was the first genocide. Oxygen flooded the early atmosphere. It killed almost everything that lived there. The survivors were the ones who could endure this toxic new air. You, me, every animal on this planet. We are not the children of the winners. We are the children of the survivors of a planet-wide poisoning. Every breath you take is a reminder of that ancient apocalypse. Life clung on, and it was waiting, biding its time in the dark water, waiting for its moment to crawl out and change the game forever. The next act belongs to the dinosaurs. They ruled for millions of years. They were the kings. And then, another roll of the dice. A rock from space, 6 miles wide. It hit Earth like a bullet. The impact sent up a wall of dust. It blocked the sun. Winter lasted for years. The dinosaurs were gone, wiped out. This was our chance. Our mammalian ancestors were small. They were weak. They hid in the shadows. Their only advantage, a brain wired for one thing, fear. They saw patterns. They predicted danger. They remembered. Fear became their engine. It drove them to master the ultimate tool. Fire, not just for warmth, but as a weapon, to hunt, to protect, to dominate. Other human species tried. Neanderthals were stronger. They had bigger brains, but we had a secret weapon. We could talk. We could gossip, we could plan, we could lie. The first social network, and it was deadly. Then, we made a choice that trapped us. We stopped chasing food. We started growing it agriculture. It sounds peaceful. It was a prison. We traded freedom for security. We stored grain. We built walls. We created chiefs, then kings, then armies, to protect what we had from each other. Civilization was not born from cooperation. It was born from paranoia, from the fear of hunger, not living in humanity's natural state. You are living in the fallout of that fear, and with those walls, we built new monsters, not of tooth and claw, but of stone and ambition. We called them empires, and they were hungry. An empire is not just a big kingdom. It is a virus, an idea that spreads, the idea that one story, one people, one God must consume all others. Rome, the Mongols, the British. The script was the same. Conquer, assimilate, repeat. They connected the world through roads of conquest and rivers of gold and blood. But their deadliest weapon was invisible. It was the germ. When empires collided, so did their diseases. The Native Americans had never seen smallpox, or measles, or flu. Their bodies had no defense. When Europeans arrived, they brought an invisible apocalypse. Up to 90% of the population vanished, not from swords, from sniffles. The greatest demographic disaster in human history was an accident, a biological accident. History's greatest twists are not conspiracies. They are microscopic. So the next time you have a cold, remember, your ancestors used that as a weapon of mass destruction. Just by showing up, the empires rose and fell, but they left behind a tangled, connected world. A world ripe for one final dizzying transformation. The machine was about to start, and it would change everything, faster than we could understand. The spark was coal, then oil, dead plants and ancient animals. Buried for millions of years, we dug them up and we burned them. We unlocked the stored energy of the sun. The Industrial Revolution. In 250 years, we went from horse carriages to moon landings, from sending letters to sending thoughts at the speed of light. We built a god, a machine that runs on one command: grow, grow forever, on a finite planet. Look at your hands. You are now the asteroid. You are the oxygen crisis. You are the empire. The entire globe is the colony. This is not the future. This is now. You are living in the fastest moving chapter of the entire story. The graph is not a line anymore. It is a vertical cliff, and we are all climbing it. And what do we do with this godlike power? We argue online. We watch funny videos. We order food to our couch. The pinnacle of evolution, everyone. Which brings us to the final, terrifying cliffhanger. Not in the past. In the next second. You. Because for the first time, the next chapter is not being written by random space rocks, or slow evolution, or a lonely emperor. It is being written by us, by 8 billion apes who got too smart for their own good. The tools of creation and destruction are in our hands. The story of the next century is a choose-your-own-adventure novel, with the whole world as the page. So here is the ultimate twist, the one they never tell you. History has no point, no destination, no grand plan. It is just one thing after another, a chain of lucky breaks and unlucky disasters. The dinosaurs did not know they were in the age of dinosaurs. The Romans did not know their empire would fall. And we do not know what this is. Is this the information age, or the age of collapse? The beginning or the end? That is the suspense, that is the fear, that is the excitement, the entire chaotic, twisted history of the world. Every collision, every extinction, every empire has been racing toward this single, fleeting moment where you are alive, where you are aware, and where you hold the pen. What happens next is not history. It is on you. The story is not over. You are writing it now.